It's the Albanese and Joe podcast. Now, here's Nick Albanese and Joe Petrucci.
We did notice, I don't know if...
Well, you got plants,
we got
too?
plants because
Joe did the set design today.
Joe did?
Yeah, he did
Wow,
the set
okay.
design.
All right.
I was wearing my skirt and
All right.
Because
paraded around.
so today, everybody, for listening, we already started. We're not even like introducing anybody.
Nick
But
was saying...
let me introduce our guest first, so people know who we're talking to.
That's true, thanks.
All right, this guy, he was a police officer. He was on The Amazing Race, season 16. He did some acting. I know you appeared in the movie.
A couple of
movies.
Oh, cool.
And he does security for some high-profile people.
Yes, I do.
And welcome, everybody, Louie Stravato. Am I saying it right?
Louie Stravato, yes,
Stravato.
sir. Yes, sir.
I hopefully I
You
said
should
it
know
right.
how to
I
do
should
it.
know how to pronounce it. So Joe he did the set design.
Joe, you did a beautiful job, man.
Thank you. Speaking of police, I have another side that's not as tough, but, floral.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking Joe did it because you were on
That's what you're saying.
You were on The Amazing Race.
Yes, we wanted
That
to
was
make
the
it look...
background.
You
Yeah.
traveled the world.
So we wanted to make it look exciting,
Because in
yeah.
jungles or something, maybe.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know what he's going for.
We were going to come in
No
Tarzan
idea.
suits, but dressed in...
You was Tarzan.
Cloth.
That'd be scary. Oh my God. You look like more like Fred Flintstone.
Exactly. A bald friend. So
Oh, my
back
God.
to the amazing...
Yeah. Well, let's start before The Amazing Race.
Oh.
You were a police officer
Yeah.
in Providence.
Yeah,
tell us about
How
yourself.
long?
Yeah,
For how
sure.
long?
I was a Providence police officer for 26 years.
Oh, wow.
Of those 26 years, 18 years I was undercover. Of the 18 years I was undercover, 5 of those years I was with the DEA task force, the Drug Enforcement Administration
Wow. So
task
you
force.
got some stories.
I have a lot of stories.
What, you thinking about writing these down? Or?
So many people tell me to write it down, or even talk about
Write a
put it into
book.
a recording. Well, I asked my uncle, he does screenplay stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I said, Uncle, how do I start a book? And he goes, well, I do screenplays, but if I was going to start a book, I would write chapter titles. And that way you can bounce around in your story.
Yes.
But
I know nothing.
I never did it.
I know nothing about reality.
Yes.
So I was going to ask, most of my stuff is based out of movies.
Yeah, okay.
So when you were undercover, do you have sometimes a patch or like maybe you dress in like a
So my hair,
Joe's
disguise.
trying to say disguises.
disguise?
believe it or not, my hair was down on my shoulders at one time.
Yeah.
Back in
Joe too.
another time.
Joe too.
Probably. My hair was down on my shoulders. I had a mustache. I had the Fu Manchu for the longest time.
Sounds cool. Like Metallica. You sound like
yes,
Metallica.
Exactly. That's the exact look I was trying to go for because I love them.
Yeah.
And and I wore raggedy clothes when I needed to, or depending what I was buying is how I dressed.
All right. So it is. So that
so-
part's kind of accurate. I was just wondering. I didn't know if undercover just means that just on you're not wearing anything that says like police.
No.
Joe's
See-
undercover is when he's at home.
Under the covers.
In bed.
Under the covers.
Hiding from all the noises.
So some of the drug dealers were very like, all right,
wow.
smoke some crack, or something like that. Really, I'm like, so I'm like, no, man, no, I'm buying this for my wife, or no, I got the HIV, and I don't want to give it to you. One guy was like, oh my God, that's so cool. That's like HIV.
Oh, cool.
I'm like, he goes, oh my God, that's so cool that you said that. Other people don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So.
It's kind of exciting.
If I drop the F-bomb, is that okay or not okay?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, because it's me. I'm
Say
sorry.
it. Let's all say it at the same time.
Don't worry. We won't
One,
we don't
two,
censor
three.
it.
Fuck!
Fudge.
Anyways, all right. So, my career was very exciting.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I almost got killed by a drunk driver that got thrown over 20 feet, survived that, and
Wow.
lived.
What year was that?
Oh my God, that was early. I was still in uniform at the time when that happened. I just got done working.
Yeah.
I was on the way home from work with my buddy. It was his turn driving. He lived in the same neighborhood as me. I used to live in Silver Lake.
Yeah.
And we're driving home. And on the way home, a call came over on the radio. We just went to Haven Brothers too.
Oh,
we
nice.
had food. We had our food. My wife was out at the time, and my son was at my in-laws. And
Did you get them all the way? Just curious. I don't mean to interrupt.
Did I get them all the way? No, I went to Haven. I went to Haven Brothers. And I ate the chicken sandwich. So.
Go ahead.
And I never
Let
get
him finish the story.
Anyway,
Oh, okay.
so
Sorry, I got sidetracked. That's what I was with the
He's like,
food.
what did you eat? Anyway,
That's all he wants to know about food.
So we're driving home, and a call came over on the police radio. Still had our uniforms on, and said there was an armed man on Laurel Hill Avenue with a gun. And so we're like, all right, it was me and Bobby Bohm. I'm sorry, Bobby Bohm showed up.
Bobby Boom Boom?
He showed up in the police car, and we were in my buddy's Jeep with oversized tires. There was a guy laying in the grass hiding, spread out, right? So we end up jumping out of the car. I jumped over the fence, grabbed the guy while they held him at gunpoint. No gun. It was just a domestic bullshit stuff, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, we give him to Bobby, who was working, and then we headed back home. Now we're heading back towards my house. I used to live right on Plainfield Street near Webster Avenue back in the day. And he pulled left wheels to curb in front of my house. At the same time, my buddy John Igliozzi was driving by, and he just got out of law school. I'm like, Johnny! So he pulls behind us, right? As I'm getting out, walking towards John with my back to traffic, right? A drunk driver sideswipes the Jeep tire, hits me, tosses me up into the air, onto his car, broke his windshield.
Wow.
Hits the brakes, throws me into John's car, broke his tail, dented his bumper, and then smacked my head on the curb.
Holy crap.
Right? I was gurgling. I guess a nurse pulls over. They grab the kid. A nurse comes out.
Happened to be going by?
Yeah, it happened to be going by.
Wow.
She's like, she's trying to move me. They're like, what are you doing? Right? And so they didn't, finally, rescuing everybody. Got there. Father Farley from Holy Cross Church was listening to the scanner. Right?
Yeah.
He had a scanner on, and he came over right away.
So you had a nurse in case physical,
Yeah.
you died of priest.
Right? And he started.
This is like a movie.
He started praying over me, right? But I ended up, So I ended up just breaking I broke the fibula bone in my leg.
Did you
messed
save
up
the food?
The food went flying
Is it
everywhere.
fibula?
The food went
Isn't that the
That's a joke question. I asked it before you did.
were the weenies?
What happened to the food?
The food. The cats ate it. The neighborhood cats and rats ate it back then. So, but I survived.
Isn't that one of the most painful bones to break? Or no?
Oh my God, yeah, because they can't cast it.
Yeah.
They can't cast that because it's a non-bearing
There's a,
weight support. There's nothing they can do for it but just.
Not to turn it into a comedy, but
Well, we can laugh now.
Go ahead.
Brian Regan,
Yeah.
he does a funny skit on that bone being the most painful bone. You have to look at it.
I'll check it out. But I messed up the ligaments from my knee, my ankle, and I ended up going through therapy 3 months. It was just before summer hit, so I was out all summer. My son hated going to the beach with me because I went so much.
Now, so that was all therapy too, all going to the beach.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, right.
Yeah, son is therapy.
Aquatherapy.
Yeah.
I did a lot. I didn't
Did you
go
do
to the
it
gym. I did a lot of swimming.
Did you do aquatherapy before it was a thing?
No.
No, I didn't know if it was because what year did this happen?
91. I'm sorry, not 91. 80.
Like in the 80s?
Yeah, late 80s. Late 80s, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So now, were you always fit like you are when you were a police officer? Or did that happen after when you?
No, when I was younger, I was not a big kid. I wasn't a heavy kid, but I wasn't a big kid.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I got into college that I started training and working out. My neighbor was a powerlifting coach, fireman, and he taught me how to powerlift in my basement. And me and my cousins and friends started working out. And as I went on, I'm good. As I went on and on, I just kept training. And it wasn't until later in my life that I actually competed in powerlifting when I was in my 40s.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Experience stuff like that.
Yeah, just
No, because I didn't know if
well.
I didn't know if it had any effect on your recovery was better because you were.
Oh yeah, the doctor did say because I had I forgot to mention I had my bulletproof vest on, right? Day 3 in the hospital, right? I started feeling sharp pains in my chest, and I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And the doctor came in. They set me in for an MRI, and between your rib and your lungs is a lining, and it bruised really bad. He said to me though, he goes, if you didn't have your bulletproof vest on, you probably would have broken ribs, and God knows what would have got punctured and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you didn't break any ribs?
Didn't break any ribs. Smashed my head.
Yeah.
My dad, God rest his soul, he comes to the hospital that night. He goes, the next day was like a miracle. That night, your head was swollen like the Elephant Man. The next morning, it went back down to normal, like nothing happened.
Yeah, you're lucky.
No, because you're Italian.
Yeah, it's true.
The hot head.
Yep.
The hot head.
What do they
And
call
now-
it? Stabagost.
Now that he said-
My Sicilian parents got testaruda.
Testaruda.
Now that he segued into that, the Elephant Man, I'm going to do my Elephant Man impression.
Okay, go ahead, Joe.
I am not an animal. I am a human being.
That was excellent.
Excellent.
That was
Oh,
excellent.
Joe, excellent.
I have a double chin just specifically for that.
Oh, that's why you have it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be deformed.
That movie creeped me out when I was a kid. Didn't it creep you out, that movie?
Oh yeah, big time.
It was
Big time. It was a great movie.
Yeah,
it was a
man.
great movie. But it was great.
The kid, I was
creepy.
little and it
was
spooked
creepy.
me out, man.
Me too.
Well, I'm glad you're better.
Yeah, thank
Even
you.
though it was a long
Thank
time
you.
ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Glad you
You made a
recovered.
great
And I
recovery.
always, I'd gotten in a ski accident. I messed up the meniscus. I got
I have
through
that
that.
with tea usually.
There was that?
Meniscus.
The meniscus T? Yeah, I was
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. But when I started powerlifting, it changed my life really. I mean, I was about 25 pounds heavier than I am now. I was like almost like no neck. I was like, but it was fun. I had
19-inch?
police and fire records, which somehow are not there anymore. But I benched 430 pounds.
Holy crap.
Wow.
I deadlifted 501 pounds. No, 523.9 pounds because everything was in kilograms.
Now, is this before or after you were doing the Amazing Race?
This is before the Amazing Race.
Okay, so you were fit when you were.
Well,
at the
no, when I
time you
did
got
the
to-
Amazing Race,
What
I
year
was
was
still
that?
bulky and stuff. I was never a runner.
Yeah, what year was that?
So when I did the Amazing Race, it was 2010.
Season.
Season 16.
16.
Yeah, season 16.
And that's
it's
still
on
on
Tu-
it.
Yeah, it's on Tubi. My season.
Oh, cool.
It's on Tubi. So if you
watch
wanted
it.
to go check it out, go check it out
Yeah,
there.
check it out. And they're coming up
Then
with.
check.
And he happened to be here this week.
Yeah.
We didn't plan that at all.
Nope.
He just told me that season 38 of the Amazing Race
It's starting this
Holy crap.
Wednesday.
is starting
Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday night.
Wednesday. So
Yeah.
this is Sunday. So the following Wednesday.
Yeah.
The
Do you think they'll ever do a revisited? You'll be like-
I've always wondered because Bertram Van Munster, the creator of the show and
Yeah.
the director, he loved Mike and I. He was the original creator of Cops, or one of the big guys on Cops back in the day.
That's
and
right.
he
I heard
came
that
here to
name.
Rhode Island when they did a
that's-
thing. They did a thing in Providence.
I remember
the
that.
show Cops.
I remember that.
That's what I forgot to ask you. How did you get involved? How did you did you audition for it? Or?
Oh, so how it's a good story actually. My partner Liz Wajda, she at the time in narcotics, she's like, Louie, they're doing live auditions for Survivor at the Cardi's Furniture in Attleboro, and I'm like, oh, all right. She goes, you should go try out. Today's
yeah.
the last day.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So I'm like, okay. I called my wife. I was married at
And
the
this
time.
is for Survivor, another show.
So total separate show.
I remember that.
I called up my wife at the time, and I said, "Hey," I said, "they're doing live auditions for Survivor. I want to go try out." She goes, "Go ahead." So
Yeah.
I went right after work. I went. Mind you, I was dressed with camouflage shorts on. I had a sleeveless UFC. I wouldn't fit right in. I had a sleeveless UFC T-shirt on. I had a bandana
They
on.
probably like the look.
I had a bandana. So I walked in. As soon as I walked in, they're like, "Oh, you dressed for the role, right?"
Who's this guy?
Yeah, right.
That's cool.
So I'm like, no. I said, I just got out of work. They go, oh, what do you do? So my thing back then was guess. Guess what I do? You know, nobody ever guessed what I do because I never like composed myself like as a cop. Like
Yeah,
I was never like that person. Oh, he's a cop. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
never. Because that's why I was successful being undercover.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they're guessing bouncer, freaking garbage man,
Drug
freaking,
dealer, drug dealer.
all crazy things, fitness instructor,
Homeless.
homeless. I could have passed for it. So I end up.
Homeless is funny homeless. Funny, that's a funny topic.
So when we back in the day I did because we used to go downtown and buy drugs from the homeless people. The
They have
people
the
that
best
used-
drugs.
They had all the drugs. Anyway,
Now they're called unhoused.
oh, no. Yeah, okay.
House display.
We got to be politically correct on this show.
And we can
Because,
No,
well,
we're
I
not-
listen to your
we're
show, and
opposite.
Joe's never politically correct.
I know.
And any
That's why I'm
given
joking.
time, we could be homeless, so that's why we can joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm this far from being homeless right now.
So where were we?
Oh, you're talking about the audition.
Wieners.
Oh,
You're talking about all the-
so they couldn't get. So I lifted up my shirt.
Yeah.
And they saw the-
There's my handcuffs. There's my badge.
Oh.
I spin around. There's my gun. They're going, "You're a cop," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm an undercover cop." And
thought
they're
you were
going,
gonna
"Oh
say-
my god."
You lifted your shirt and they saw your abs.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
But I was powerlifting then. I had no abs when I was powerlifting. So I filled out the application. I did a live video there, and they loved me.
Yeah.
They loved me, and I got a call right away. And I was going to be bypassing going to New York was the next step, and going right to California.
Wow.
Because I sent them more videos and more pictures, and they kept calling me. And next thing I know, Lynn Spillman, she's like, "Louie, I'm sorry, but we found somebody else, but we'll keep you in mind." I'm like, "All right, thank you." And that was the end of it. Like, so I thought it was dead.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
A year and a half later.
Oh, shit.
A year and a half later, I get in 2009, I get an email on AOL. You got mail, and it popped up and it says casting for The Amazing Race. And I'm like,
You thought it was spam or something?
I did, Joe.
Yeah.
I go, so I'm like this, I'm home all alone, right? And I'm like, click, right? And
You saw giant
It was an email.
breasts.
No, email. Said no giant breasts. It said, "Dear Louie, this is Lynn Spillman, casting director for Amazing Race Survivor. We've never had 2 undercover cops on before. Would you and another undercover cop want to apply for the show?"
Wow.
And so now, my thing was, my partner at Providence, he had a hip replacement that year, so I'm not asking him.
Yeah.
My partner over DEA broke his ankle that year, wasn't asking him. So I said to my wife at the time, I said, "Who am I going to ask?" He goes, "What about your buddy Mike? He's a character like you."
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Mike, mind
remember
you,
that.
Mike, mind you, is 6'5". I'm 5'10", right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, it's a good idea. So I call him up. He thought people were busting balls, right? Breaking my balls, and it's fake.
Yeah.
He finds out, because he has connections with American Idol people, right? And he finds out that it's real. This woman, Lynn Spillman's the real deal.
Yeah,
right?
the real deal.
So we end up applying, and we couldn't make a mistake. Everything between our application, videos, and everything else went directly to a certain address and stuff. We had to, send it all to that, not on the addresses on the applications.
Yeah.
Everything went directly, so nothing got lost.
You had someone on the inside.
Yeah, we had somebody on the inside, and everything went there. And next thing you know, hey, we're flying you out to audition, both of you.
Wow.
We fly out to audition, and day one we're there, and they said to us, they go, "Look, if they don't like you, you'll be going home tonight," right? We saw people leave that night.
Wow.
People, there was 2 women that were race car drivers, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't that. Patrick, whatever her name is, the female one that's famous.
Oh.
But there were two female. They were pretty women. They were
Yeah.
actually pretty women. I thought, oh my God, they're gonna definitely get on. Saying to myself, right?
Yeah.
Nope, they didn't get on. Right? They went home that night. They must have said something that just turned them off.
Or else the guy who was hired was like, "No, we don't need that. Give me that hunky guy right over here. Go, shoot.
That's what got you in.
Yeah, you're it. But we end up, we stayed there. But then all of a sudden, that's Monday. All of a sudden, it's Friday, and we're still there.
Wow.
And they said,
This is in California?
This is in California. Go see the doctor. We go see the doctor. Next thing you know, I'm getting inoculations. I felt like a pincushion.
This is cool.
I felt like a pincushion, right? And I'm saying to my buddy, Mike, Mike, we're going to be on the show, right?
Oh, because you got to world travel?
I
Is that
like
why
how
you're
they
getting a
just-
shot?
Yeah. So
Because you got to travel the world. You get
how
the
to
shots.
travel the world. Yeah. So I'm like, we're going to be on the show, right?
Wow.
And the girl, one of
They
the
weren't
girls.
telling you yet.
No, they didn't say shit yet. One of the handlers was like, no, that doesn't mean anything. We got another group of people coming in. They might not choose you, right? I'm like, so I look at Mike. I'm like, yeah, okay. So like next, but that
Maybe
was
they
it.
can't be
They said
accountable just in case. Yeah.
Next day they send us home, right? We go home. It wasn't until that November, that was August. In November, I get a 310 area code on my phone, and I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, now I'm on my way to get pizza at this new pizza place in Warren, Rhode Island. Right? I don't know if it's still there.
Now you're talking about food. You get
Is
interested.
it like a meatloaf base?
I don't remember what it was. But anyways, Might have been a Hawaiian.
I actually like Hawaiian.
I do too.
So you're cool.
So I answered the phone. I go, "Hello," and it was this girl Erica, and she goes, "Louie, you and Mike are on the show." I'm like, I'm freaking out.
Wow.
I'm freaking out. Now, we already signed all the paperwork. My parents signed paperwork for disclosure.
Yeah.
My direct bosses at the police station signed disclosures. So next thing you know, now I'm like, so when are we going? They go, you're not going to know yet. We're not telling you yet. You know? But be ready.
Be ready.
Be ready, right? And next thing you know,
How long after that did you guys go?
that was just before my birthday. My birthday's November 15th.
Yeah.
That was just before. It was just after that. It was the week of Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow.
The week of Thanksgiving.
So you weren't even here for
Now,
Thanksgiving?
No.
You
Did you
guys were
do-
gone already.
Was that tough to drop everything and just go? Did you say
Well,
it's a chance of a
They
lifetime?
kind of give you. It's not like boom, you're going. Like they gave you a little bit of time. You know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
knew we had an idea, so Mike and I went to REI and bought gear and backpacks and shit. You know, and,
stuff you needed.
yeah, stuff we needed. And next thing you know, we're on the show. And
How many countries did you guys go to?
a lot of countries. So we started out in LA.
Yeah.
Right. So from LAX, we fly into Miami International Airport.
Yeah.
From there, we go to Santiago, Chile. When Mike and I packed our backpacks so heavy, mine was like 50 pounds, right?
Oh, my God.
I actually happened to see you. Was you talking about this?
What's that?
I happened to see you. I was watching some clips.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the heaviness of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the backpacks were
Yeah.
so there in Miami International Airport, I'm taking stuff out of my backpack. I left a pile of clothes in the
Because
airport.
that aired, right?
Oh,
You were
yeah.
Talking about that.
Oh,
Were
yeah.
You talking
It
about the
aired.
heaviness of
Yeah.
yeah.
And it aired because from when we went from LAX to Miami, we had to check our bags because they were too big.
Yeah.
So I said, no, we got to be carrying these bags on the plane and putting them in the compartments. There's no way we're doing it. So that's what we did. And so from there, we went to Santiago, Chile. That was the first leg of the race.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we did well. We did okay there. And then we went to Valparaiso, Chile. We didn't come in last there either. We were doing fair in South America. We kind of did pretty shitty in South America, and then we go into Argentina, and it was we finished that leg of the race, not coming in last, so we're still good, right? And in in Argentina, we stayed on a lamb farm in tents at night. Right?
Yeah.
It was pretty wild. There was a guy with a fucking AR sitting outside watching us at night. Oh, yeah, it was crazy.
You're like,
It's
I've
crazy.
seen this before.
Yeah,
This
I'm
doesn't.
like, we're dead. Right?
Wow, that's
so
crazy.
We're sitting there, and we're there on this lamb farm. The next morning we get up. We weren't leaving till that night. So they end up going around. And asking us who wants to go on a nature hike, right?
A permanent nature. Like,
So I'm like, I want to go, but Mike's like, look, we're doing enough walking and running around. We got to conserve ourselves. Like, Mike, I said, when are you coming back here?
Yeah.
Right? So he didn't go.
It was nice.
He regrets.
Was it beautiful?
It overlooked the Andes Mountains.
Yeah.
Me and the Cowboys that were on my season, Jet and Cord, we're over there pretending like we had cameras taking pictures. I still remember like flexing and and stuff. It's like, but some of the camera guys and sound guys took pictures and they end up sending us to us later when they could.
Yeah.
You know, but on the lamb farm, the lambs we learned about the wool went from there to Italy.
Oh wow.
It was also all that lamb wool was sold to Italy. It was pretty cool. The food was absolutely amazing in Argentina.
Well, that's what he wants to know.
Oh
about.
my God, the steaks, the sausage. Oh my.
Sauce.
No, that's sausage, not sausage.
He's drooling.
Is there Robbie's? Is there Robbie's with the sausage?
They didn't have any Robbie with the sausage. They didn't have any Robbie. But so from there, via Buenos Aires, we flew to Hamburg, Germany, right? And that's where Mike and I started doing really well.
Yeah.
In Germany, we came in first. We won a big prize. From Germany, we went to France. And so first off, let's start with this. So from Germany, we didn't know what direction we were going in.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't tell us, but Mike had a compass, so we knew we were going south. And we're like, Mike and I, please, let it be Italy. Please let it be Italy. Let it be Italy. No, we go to France. So we were in.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's. But I'll tell you what, the area of Italy we were in was absolutely beautiful. It was the countryside of Italy.
Yeah.
It was where World War I took place, and we literally did a World War I reenactment where we crawled under barbed wire with simulated bombs blowing up around us, so dirt and stuff's flying.
I gotta go back and watch
You
this.
gotta watch it
It's
again.
Tubi, right? I gotta go back and watch this.
Bombs blowing up around us.
Because I remember watching some of them when it was on.
Yeah,
But it's so long ago, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's a great. No, you go back, you'll see like, oh shit. You see the simulated
That's
gunfire.
nice.
At one point, I was sucking wind so bad that I stood up. I found a space between the barbed wire and I stood up. And Bertram Van Munster's yelling in the background, Louie, get down, you're gonna get beheaded. There were authentic Red Baron planes flying over our heads. Like low.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So we go to one end and we had to crawl
That's
back.
when he lost his hair.
That's when I lost the hair. The hair was gone. And so that part, then we did the Champagne area of France, where I had to rappel into a Champagne basement. It was so cool. It was so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch
Yeah.
this.
So from there, we flew into Dubai, Dubai Airport, which is like a city. It's crazy how big it is. From Dubai Airport, we flew to the Seychelles Islands. Do you know where that is?
What is that?
So, hey, I didn't either. Mike didn't either. We didn't know what the Seychelles were. So we're illiterates. But it's literally off the east coast of Africa.
Oh, okay.
Right in the Indian Ocean.
Wow.
Right, absolutely gorgeous.
Imagine,
So
probably beautiful.
quick story about that. While we're in the ocean, and over that area, we finished that leg of the race. Right, Mike and I got a room in a bungalow. Right.
Yeah.
They put us in this bungalow, right? We had to share a full-size bed. Now I'm wide, he's long, right?
It sounds
it
like
was like there was a laser beam down the middle of the bed. Now neither Mike nor I are homophobic.
Yeah.
We don't care,
You
right?
just should have
Not that
spoken.
there's
We should have
anything wrong.
spoken like the movie Airplane, right?
Not that there's anything wrong.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Where's your other hand?
Behind these, in between these two pillows.
Those are not Bill.
That was a great move. So, so after the leg of the race, the next leg of the race in Malaysia, I think it was. What do you call it? They said, I was telling the story how we had to share a bed together. Right? Mike goes, you know they're going to air this, right? And sure enough, they did. Right?
No, I'm definitely watching.
Oh yeah. So from Singapore, from Seychelles, we went to Malaysia. From Malaysia, we went to Singapore. We went on a boat to Singapore. It was gorgeous. Like you could see every star in the sky.
I can imagine.
You could see the Milky Way. It was sick. It was sick.
Wow,
I
that's
just
nice.
laid on this boat and just like stared in the sky and just freaking like so
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
So from Malaysia to Singapore, then Singapore, we went to China. Shanghai, China.
Wow.
And in Shanghai, China, we did 2 legs of the
I'm
race.
impressed you remember the order you went
Yeah,
in.
I've said the story so many times in the past 15 years. It's like,
We can't even remember if
Mike-
it's our
I
order
can't
for-
remember how I got here.
We get Chinese. We're like, is it a number 5?
No, we know it's special G.
No,
we
we
know what it is.
so we get the second leg of in Shanghai. We just had a bad taxi ride that ended it for us. It was just like in the taxi, it had a sign.
I do remember this. I remember the taxi,
Yeah.
and that's when it ended for you guys.
Yeah,
You don't think he worked?
I do remember that.
Was he paid off?
No. In the sign, he just didn't understand us, period. But in the back, on the plexiglass, was a sign that had, if you cannot understand in English with every other language, right? If you cannot, the driver cannot understand you, call this number. But we weren't allowed to use phones. We were our own phone, right? We had to borrow a phone. So we're like to him, now, isn't like your thumb and your pinky to your mouth, isn't that like translate to telephone in any language? I would think.
You'd think.
Right? And so I'm like, your phone, let me use your phone. And finally, he gives us his phone, and we called the number, and we told them where we needed to go, and they give it back, and then he got there.
It was too late?
Yeah, it was too late. Bob Pa, who was the head of security.
Oh, that sucks.
For us, right?
Yeah.
He protected the Queen back in the day. He
Yeah.
Blood Diamond. He's like freaking awesome guy, right? he was like crying. He had tears in his eyes when we got disqualified.
Wow.
Yeah. They wanted us to be part of the last 3 teams to beat, because the next leg of the race
So it's
was back in the United States.
Were you guys like 4?
Yeah, we came in 4th.
Wow.
You know what's weird
that
too?
sucks.
Some reality shows, like you've seen now, that they have like a lot of sensationalized. It's like fake. Some stuff is actually scripted.
Yeah.
So you figure, too bad they didn't kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the
So
only,
it sounds like it's official. Like they didn't
no,
screw
it's,
around.
Amazing Race doesn't mess around.
Yeah,
The-
that's what I'm saying.
what happened was one part when we were in China, when we were running to the mat, it was a non-disqualification leg. We didn't know. Mike and I came in last, and we're like, oh, we're getting eliminated. We knew it. We knew it. You know, like, and he said no. He goes, this is a non-elimination round. Like, and Mike and I are jumping up and down. He goes, hey guys, can you give me that same energy but run in from that direction? Because you guys came in back of us. We didn't even see you coming in. We totally came in a back way after.
I mean, yeah, they have to do that.
Yeah,
They had that's
that's
not.
light. That's small time.
Yeah, that's little thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it's not
But
like
other
that's
than
just for
that,
TV.
It's not like the game itself was rigged. It was really on.
But that's what I meant. Yeah.
You know, so I know people from Survivor, Big Brother, because I go to a lot of charity events with these people.
Yeah.
And they, you know, you hear little things about Survivor and you hear little things about Big Brother, but Amazing Race, they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They can't. It's just,
because you're out and about doing
Yes.
this. It's almost like the scavenger hunt kind
Yeah,
of thing,
right.
It's
right?
funny that an obstacle got in your way that's beyond your control. It's not.
yeah, right. It
just
is what
about-
it is, because the very next leg of the race was for the $1 million.
You like charged up. You feel like putting them against the hood of the car and like, you dummy, you blew it for me.
No.
You know who I am.
Oh, the taxi
No.
driver?
I'm a detective. I got a guy. No, I'm just joking.
You talking about the Chinese guy?
What did Dice say? You can blindfold them with dental floss. Anyways,
I mean, we know about their driving. All right. And there's a million of them over there.
No, but that sucks.
A billion. I
That
think.
must have had you pissed, though.
it did. It's a lot of would've, could've. What would we have done different? But
Yeah.
we came in 4th. We traveled 44,000 miles in 33 days.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was going to say before this, did you travel?
Not like that.
No, but I meant, do you
I've been to
like-
Mexico several times.
Oh, okay,
I've
so you
been
did travel a little
I've
bit.
been to the DR, but nothing of that extent where on a plane for like
Joe's
12
been
hours.
to, he's
Westerly.
been to Westerly.
to get some
Wesley, that's
sausage?
it.
That's as far as he's gone. Central Falls. Yeah, he doesn't travel
I
much.
hear they have the best sausage in Wesley. Is that true?
You heard it from.
I think I probably heard it from you guys.
He's only mentioned it. He's only mentioned it the last 3 episodes. I don't know why.
That's exciting. An exciting story.
Yeah. Thank you.
And so when you got back, you were still a cop, right?
I was still a police officer.
For how much longer?
So that was 2010. 3 more years.
Did the
Pretty
police?
alright.
Did they help you out in any?
So
let you take extended
when
leave?
that extended leave, I had a bunch of sick time already, so they allowed me to use my sick time. I first used all my vacation time that I had left, and I used my sick time, and everybody was supporting me 100%.
Oh, they must have been cheering on big time.
Yeah,
from
it was
the police
huge. It
department.
was
That's
huge.
awesome.
Yeah,
Sounds exciting.
yeah,
That's
It was
awesome.
very exciting. Very
And
exciting.
then, how about now? You got into what's it? Like some acting?
I did.
Recently,
Yeah,
right?
I did. I've done
I've seen posts.
I've done a
I've
few
seen you
things.
on an action film.
Yeah.
Really?
You posted it.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I did. So I did.
what was
In Defending Jacob,
Yeah.
which is with Chris Evans.
Yeah.
It's on what's that on Apple TV?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have Apple.
Yeah. So on that, I played a boxing instructor because I box. So I played a boxing instructor in a ring, and you could see me as clear as day. Right. Boom. I have people
cool.
call me up to this day and go, "Are you on Defending Jacob?"
Yeah.
There's something about
What
two.
was the action one you were in?
You
got shot.
La Saga Salvation.
Oh, okay, yes.
Oh
That was like
God.
an independent film.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
an independent film.
Is it
It
on
was
anything?
Yes, it was in the movie theaters.
Oh, but is it on any platforms?
It was. I believe it's on Netflix right now because a friend of mine not that long ago reached out to me.
All right.
Yeah.
And he saw it.
Yeah, and he saw it. He goes, "I just saw you in a movie. You got killed."
Are you okay?
You're doing all right.
funny.
But
So
it
you-
played on the big screen.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
cool.
That was cool.
To go to the movies
And see yourself.
and literally see yourself on the big screen. It was
yeah,
so,
it's
and
wild.
literally, I didn't have a talking role in that
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
but it was just like the camera was in my face 3 times, big, and then me getting whacked was the big part, a big part of it. So it's pretty cool.
So
I played a thug.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm a murder for hire type guy. You know,
Yeah, so you're kind of not typecast, but
yeah.
that's what you want. But that's a good one.
Yeah,
You're like, I have to be a boxer, cool.
Yeah,
boxer, thug, cop.
Yeah. And so most recently, Another.
You could be a biker too.
Totally. Yeah. So most recently, I did a film called Wacko.
Yeah.
And it's another independent film which is cleaning up with awards.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Low budget, cleaning up. I played a SWAT agent, head of a SWAT agent for this film. And I literally had a speaking.
It's in festivals now, then.
Yes.
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
in festivals right now, cleaning up.
Wacko.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Matthew Rock is the director.
I think it's about my family.
Hey, what do you think of the? Speaking of rock, what do you think of the? Since you're into physical,
All right.
fitness, what do you have to say about that?
He lost a couple of pounds.
60 pounds?
I think he looks good.
No,
but you
I
think
think he looks
he looks
good.
healthy.
So you know the thing is, when I first lost a ton of weight from after not powerlifting anymore, people were like, "Oh,
What's wrong?
you okay?"
What happened?
I'm like, but then they were like, "Wow, you look." And then after a while, people are like, "Man, you look great."
Yeah, because
you
you're
look
just
good."
used to seeing you.
You're just looking to see you bulk.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
you're still more fit than the average, aren't you?
exactly.
But do you think it was? I know you have no idea, but as far as saying, why he might have done it, because some people say he was off.
No,
the juice and
sometimes they, some people have said that. But others, I mean, he could have lost it for a movie role.
That's what I said.
That he's not talking about yet.
No, I said I think he lost all the weight because of he wants to broaden his range,
great, yeah.
his range of roles he's gonna get.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
Look at Robert De Niro in Raging Bull.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
He was fit as fuck.
Yeah,
And then he got as big as a
They
balloon.
took 3 months off.
Yeah.
He ate like
He
Whoppers,
ate like a
Whoppers
monster.
all month or
Right?
something. I don't know what he ate.
So it's crazy what they do.
I got
for
the
career.
eating part down. I just have to work on the exercise.
I can play the fat guy easy.
I was going to ask you though about acting. Were you interested in acting before you went on this amazing, or did it happen after you got like the bug?
It all happened afterwards. I got asked. At first, I was asked to. People saw me boxing because I changed up my workouts because when I got back home, I said to my buddy who owned the gym in Bristol, Icon Boxing, I said, Jess, I got to change up the way I'm working out. Right? I got to do something different because my running sucked. On The Amazing Race, I was awful. I was sucking
I remember
wind.
seeing that, and you said aerobic. Was it aerobic?
No, they busted my balls.
Yeah, they
tortured me. Yeah.
They go, we see it.
What do you mean, the way you ran?
They go, we see
No, because
it.
at one point in Malaysia, we had to climb 130 steps.
Oh, piece of
right?
cake.
130 steps in 100-degree heat, carrying incense that ranged from 12 feet to 6 feet big, right in between. Had to carry 10 of them up. Total, right? Get them up to the top. Then you had to put them in stands. You had to light them and stuff. And I was sucking wind so bad at one point. One of the guys, Evan Weinstein, another director, he's like, "Louie, come here. Come off the camera. Drink some water. You okay? I said, Evan, you're gonna have to pick me up off the steps because I'm not gonna quit. I'm not a quitter.
Yeah.
You know, I'll die. I'll pass out first. Thank God I didn't.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh, Mike busts my balls to this day about this because when we get to the temple in Malaysia, I had to pee so bad, and he goes, "You fucking peed near a temple."
You pissed on them.
He pissed on incense. It went all out.
That must have been a nice smell.
But just.
But I was going to say though, so acting. So do you have a thing out there, bio? You're
Yeah, I do. I got it's on Backpage.
Oh, Backpage.
Yeah, my stuff's on
Backstage.
backstage,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Backpage.
He's on the back page.
Not Backpage, backstage. I don't even think that's allowed anymore. So yeah, Backstage. I have my bio and stuff over
cool.
there. Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
And now you're still doing some kind of like not a police officer, but you're doing like security.
Yeah, so I do.
So like high profile people. And you get
I-
hired, right?
I
Is that private yourself, or you work for a company?
So no, I own a company.
Oh, you-
myself and my partners, we own Safety Management Solutions.
Okay.
And-
Safety Management Solutions.
You need a bodyguard? Call Lou.
So one of our accounts is Comedy Connection.
Yeah.
And David and
Can you get me free
Corey,
tickets?
not free, but I can get you good seats. David and Corey are very good friends of mine.
Yeah.
And they they hired us. They hired my company to do security there.
Yep.
And so whenever somebody big comes in who's had threats on their lives and stuff, I've been the guy. I come in because I can carry and stuff.
Yeah.
And so so I've done a lot of.
They have the Uptown now too, right?
Yes, they do. Yes.
They still have both. They have
both.
Okay.
They do. They
That's
have
cool.
Uptown now too. And I was just security for Ace Frehley.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah. Ace Frehley was the guitarist for Kiss back in the day.
How was that night?
Oh, it was interesting.
Yeah.
He's old.
Yeah.
Can barely when he talks, it's like it's like it was strange. But I was fanning. I said, "Can I get a picture?" And these guys like, "Yeah, of course." You know, you did a great job. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, thank you for everything. You know, he came in cocked. He was bombed.
Yeah.
But
he could have been medicated.
yeah, medicated. He medicated himself. But he walked literally from the car, stumbled from the car to the stage, and was like nothing was wrong, and played and sang and stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Blew
It's
my
like a
mind.
reflex.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a
This
reflex.
Reflex,
someone was telling
yeah.
me a story about. I didn't see the documentary about Tony Bennett. How he at the end he had Alzheimer's. He couldn't. And at one point in the documentary, he remembered Lady Gaga for the first time in 2 years. She started crying, but they said in the documentary you could see him get out in the dressing room. He had no idea who he was, where he was.
Yeah.
As soon as he got on stage, he became Tony Bennett.
That's crazy.
Right, his brain.
That's nuts.
Well, do you ever see that?
Is
They
that
do
crazy?
experiments
That's
with music. They have a patient Alzheimer's or some kind of brain
Yes,
injury.
yeah.
As soon as they put music on with the headphones over the person, you see them dancing.
They start dancing and singing.
Yeah.
I
It
guess
brings
it
them
does-
back to that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like
It's amazing. The brain is amazing.
It is amazing. It is amazing.
the things that it does is incredible.
I know Joe. He's in and out. Like when he's on the podcast, he just sits home and
Stare at the dude
watches
dropping
the
off from
TV.
my lily.
So one of the biggest one of the biggest stars that I've been bodyguarded every time he comes to Rhode Island is Matt Rife.
yes.
And
Well, he has a place here now.
he has a place in Rhode Island.
Can you mention that?
Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, why not?
He mentions it on
Every-
stage every night.
I'm just
Everybody
trying to
knows.
make it
He
more
mentions all the
dramatic. I was just making it dramatic.
Everybody
Oh,
knows.
that was a joke? Oh.
No, it's just drama.
He's trying to be funny.
Some of them are
But he's cool. He must be really cool.
He's a very cool guy, very down to earth.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, literally when we're walking him out the back to his car at the end of the night, sometimes people are standing around and we're like, no, he goes over to them. He signs stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, we try to make that minimal, so he can get out of there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
exhausted by the time he's done.
Yeah.
So, but
That's
he's
cool.
a really nice guy.
How many times have you done for him?
Matt, oh God.
Handfuls?
No, a little more than a handful now.
really? Yeah.
So say
Yeah.
you forcefully get him to do a local podcast.
I can request. I can talk. I'm gonna be with him Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So,
So all right.
I can
You
throw
can
it out
show him
there.
this episode.
I can show him this
So
episode.
say, hey, these guys.
By the way,
I got a question.
These
How
guys-
important is your security, say?
how much do you like living?
You want a broken arm or a broken leg? Nah. I gotta help my two paisanos.
No, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy.
nice guy.
And I think he would really like me a lot more than anyone in Rhode Island. I don't know why I have that feeling. He might like Joe a little bit, but
There was a buddy of mine who taught me how to powerlift. That was sitting up front. And he's a big Italian guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Joe Lazzarashi. I may be saying his last name totally wrong, right? I definitely am. But anyways, he's sitting up front with his freaking huge world champion powerlifting ring on and stuff, sitting there, right? And he's big Italian.
This is at
And
Matt's show.
It was at Matt's show.
Yeah.
Matt was fucking all over him, are you a gangster? Are you this and that, stuff like that.
That's nice.
And he goes, can I see that ring? And he takes the ring off. It's like spinning on his finger.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Might put 3 fingers in there.
And it was funny. It was just hilarious. But he's
But he was having a good time, your friend.
he had a blast. He had a blast. Yeah.
You go see Matt, you gotta expect to get picked on.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't not go there and
Because he
not
does
think.
amazing crowd work.
He does
Amazing.
incredible
This
crowd
is the
work.
best I've seen since Don Wrinkle.
Yeah.
Like,
No, he's quick. He's quick.
His
The
mind-
stuff, the way his mind
I'm
thinks
so
is
impressed with
insane.
it. Yeah, I wish I could do
Insane.
that.
It just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Some guy just got up to walk to the bathroom. He was short and kind of stopped. And he called him Donatello. He goes, "The Ninja Turtles are here." Oh
A
God.
local comedian did you ever see John
He
Parada?
knows
Oh,
John.
love John Parada.
John
He's my
Parada-
boy.
yeah,
But
he
he
does-
does great crowd work.
He does
Yeah,
great
yeah.
crowd
Oh
work.
my God. Yeah.
So we were talking, someone local. But
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I meant by mentioning that.
Yeah, no, John Perrotta is awesome. Bill Simons is
Bill
another.
Simons,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
no,
I meant for-
Mike
for-
Murray.
I was just thinking more
Bill
crowd.
Simons just did a show where he had 650 people
Yeah,
at
at the hotel
Yeah, at the
in
hotel.
Warwick.
Yeah,
And that
it was
already
incredible.
happened? That happened already?
It happened.
Oh, all right.
It happened. And
I remember seeing it on Facebook.
I said to him, he goes,
Sold out
I
completely.
said to him, I'll fill up a table of 10, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so I got 10 people. I go, but I want VIP seats. Right?
Yeah.
Did
I
he
had
hook you up?
front and center.
Nice.
That's
Front and
great.
center. The mayor of Warwick is sitting to my left. I had better seats than the mayor.
Oh, nice.
I'm,
You back
I'm
on the-
important.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, it's good to know people. So
It's Rhode Island.
How about anybody else, like security, famous? Like,
I always forget their names. I'm so bad with names. I said to myself, I should have wrote these
It
down.
sounds like us.
But there was. Do you follow MMA at all?
a little bit, not much.
There's one guy.
I hear names from Joe Rogan. I hear all the names from him.
He was a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Comedian.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh God, I'm so mad.
I know what you're talking about, though.
I'm so upset. But
I can Google it.
but he's a 6'3.5" monster,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he was the coolest guy you ever wanted to meet. And he was like, but he had threats from somebody from Rhode Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he said, I said, look, so we knew who it was. We had pictures,
okay.
and I had East Providence. I made calls to my friends at East Providence. Said,
yeah.
look, just in case you get a call, blah blah
Like
blah.
online threats?
Yeah,
Is
no,
it-
online threats. Yeah.
It wasn't
Yep,
a local
yep.
Is
politician.
this someone who thought he could?
It wasn't a politician,
in a
right?
match.
I don't know what the guy was thinking.
Lou, it wasn't no politician or something.
No politicians. No
They're not that.
politicians. No.
They just all talk.
So he ends up. I said to him at one point. I said, look. I said, if this guy shows up, he goes, if I put my hands on him, I'll kill him and I'll lose everything.
Yeah.
Right? He goes, I can't. I got a family and
Yeah.
stuff. I go, relax. I said, he shows up.
I like how
I
his-
said, relax. I'll kill him. Right?
I like how his protection is just because he doesn't want to kill him.
I know. He could easily protect himself.
He can easily protect
That's
himself.
Yeah.
So I go. He started laughing. He goes, "Thank you, man. I appreciate that."
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, when his last show, he goes, "Lou, any gear you want? Grab some shirts, whatever." I go, "I really wanted your whiskey." He had his own whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I'm like, "I really wanted a bottle of that." And he goes, "I said, but it all sold out, right?" And he goes, Give me a number. Give me a phone number. I give him his my number. Now I have his number. He has mine, right? He goes, text me your address. He ends up sending me 2 bottles of his thing.
Oh, nice.
in the
That's
mail.
awesome.
So
That's cool.
badass. He's such
Yeah.
a
That's
good
cool.
guy.
That's
a
nice.
nice move.
Who's Como? What's the comedian? Female comedian. Como, the governor's daughter from New York.
Oh, Como?
She was recently here.
She's a comedian, his daughter?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was here.
Yeah?
She's popular on Instagram.
I probably seen that. I don't even know if it's a daughter. She used the same last
All
name?
tatted up. Yeah.
She used
yeah.
the same last name?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's all
Karen
tatted up, and
Como?
she had threats of
Yeah.
on her life.
Yeah, because her father, like
Yeah,
the
more
family.
like,
The family.
But she had threats on her life, and it
Yeah.
was literally at one point in the show, her phone. The kid up front, she goes, "Oh my God, I got the same cover as you on my phone."
Yeah.
She picks up his phone off the table, right?
Yeah.
And she looks at he had it on record. So I'm about to get up and toss this kid out the fucking door, right? Because I'm sitting right near the stage near her. She
Yes.
wanted me right near her, right?
Yeah.
And she goes, "You piece of shit, you stalker! What are you doing?" He goes, "No, my friend wanted to come and he couldn't come, and I just wanted to, record it." So she took the phone, she deleted it, and then she goes, "My security will be holding your phone until the end of the show." He didn't say boo.
Oh, wow. This happened. Where this happened?
At the Comedy
That kid-
Connection.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's like,
Yeah, because you're not supposed to do any
no,
recording.
you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. But it's fun.
Yeah.
I love what I do. My big things that I do, the biggest things I do, I work with children. I am a powerlifting coach for Special Olympics.
Oh, that's
I've been
awesome.
doing it for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
For the Providence team.
Yeah.
We've won tons of gold medals, silver medals, bronze. We've crushed every time the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
yearly Olympics happen in Rhode Island, we do well. This year, I was asked to be the powerlifting coach for the Rhode Island team going to United States Games in Minneapolis in June of 26.
Oh, wow. So,
I am fucking.
and you train with them, right?
I
You
train with
them
these
and
kids.
everything?
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
How
So
about
it's so exciting.
Is there anything else you in the like coming up in the near future? Is there anything
Well,
you want
that's
that you
coming
want to
up-
do?
Well, that's coming up in the near future.
No, but something that you want to do, you haven't done yet. Because it seems like you've done a lot.
I've done so much.
Yeah.
That I don't like. If it comes along, it comes along.
Yeah.
I've been blessed. I just recently got married.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I recently got married.
Just like a month, 2 months ago?
Yeah,
Was it 2
August
months?
10th.
Yeah, a month
August
ago.
10th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we surprised everybody. We told them they were coming to an engagement party, and
It was the wedding.
And it was the wedding.
That's right.
Yeah. John Lombardi, the judge John Lombardi,
Yeah.
who took over Caprio's spot. He
Judge
was the guy who did our wedding.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cool. It was
That's awesome, man.
Such a good time.
Yeah, you guys seem very, like you guys connect.
We connected. I've never connected with somebody like her ever in my lifetime.
Yeah, me and Joe
I
are
just-
hoping one day we can find somebody like that.
You can't. I wasn't. The thing is, I wasn't looking.
He's waiting for AI robots, So
Yes, I did hear that. Oh,
I'm on the fence, but
some of those things look so realistic. My God.
I'm on the fence, Lou. I'm on the fence, but I prefer a human over a robot.
I would talk to my girlfriend right now, but she's being used to record this podcast.
You can show him later. You can
We'll
show
talk.
him.
Hold on. We'll talk after. Baby.
I love you.
Love you. Just gonna talk a little bit more.
And like a real woman, she doesn't get upset.
But I'm blessed to find her. 5 years ago, I wasn't dating anybody. I was by myself for the first time in my life for 2 years.
Yeah.
This
And-
sounds unbelievable.
Yeah, and by myself. And I
want
even went on a shipwreck cruise by myself. I
And
did
wait a second, you wanted that to end?
You know what? Yeah, because you do get bored without having somebody. You
Yeah.
do. But for the first time in my life, I didn't have anybody.
No, that's-
and I did the best of it, and I had fun.
Yeah.
And we used to see each other. She ended up moving next door to me. I used to see her, say hi.
Oh, an old friend?
Oh, wow.
No, she just moved in next door.
Like the new neighbor.
New neighbor.
Yeah.
And she moved in next door, and I used to say hi. I said, next time I see her, I gotta say something. I gotta say at least my name.
Yeah.
So I said, hey. I said she just got home from a trip with her kid, who was 9 at the time, and I said, hey. I said, I'm Louie, and she goes, hey, how you doing? I'm Sarah. I'm like, hey, Sarah. So we end up
that's
that afternoon where I live. There's a community pool, and I'm poolside, and all of a sudden I hear
You
her-
had the shirt off, didn't you?
I did. I had the shirt
That's
on.
a seller.
Yeah, that's a
That's
seller.
a-
Sold it
that's a
right there, man. I hear her say, hey, my name's Sarah. And I go, hey, Sarah. She goes, hey, Louie. Right?
Yeah.
And that afternoon, a neighbor was doing a cookout. And he goes, hey, you guys want to come over? And she goes, are you going? Because I'm not going to go by myself, right?
Yeah.
And I got my son. And I go, yeah, I'll go. So we went. And then I had to leave early because I had plans with my friends. And I said to her, I go, look, if you're still up, I said, I'll swing by and we'll have a drink or something and talk. She
Yeah.
goes, you good with that? She goes, yeah, cool. So I called her. She was still up. It was around 10:30, whatever it was. We ended up talking till like 1 o'clock in the morning,
Wow.
right? That week, I called her like on a Wednesday or something, and I said, do you have your son this weekend? She goes, I don't. I said, I would love to take you to my favorite Italian restaurant. And she says,
Olive Garden?
I was gonna.
no true Italian says Olive Garden.
I'm joking. You
That's
don't
funny.
get
I was
it.
gonna say
That
like
was
a
funny, though.
Papagino's or something.
He was going to say
What were you going to say?
Papagino.
Papagino's.
Wait,
Imagine I said that. That would be fucking so funny.
That would have been, as a joke, it would have been great.
That would have been hilarious.
And
So I took her to Papagino's.
Blindfolded. She's blindfolded. You think Olive Garden. Yeah. He's like,
Oh, the date would have been done. I would have been
we
done.
both pulled out the free coupon for the all-you-can-eat
2 for
minestrone
1.
soup.
2 for 1.
So I end up taking her to the Vanda Cucina,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right, in Apponaug, right?
Yeah.
And now that
We
just
had-
embarrassed us because we.
We end up that was the start of it.
Yeah.
When-
And 2 weeks later, they're married.
No, that was 5 years ago.
How was the meal?
The meal was amazing. The meal was amazing. The food there is. I don't know if you've ever been there.
I know of it. I've never been in, though.
Oh my God, you
I gotta try-
serious?
Yeah.
Call me. You guys call me. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
we're going to go? All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's a date.
Yeah, it's a date.
Double date. You and your
double
wife and Joe.
So we end up from that day on, we just hit it off. I mean, and I said to her
That's
right from the
nice.
beginning, though. I said, "Look, I'm not getting remarried." I said, I just want a friend. I just want to. I didn't say I love you right away either.
Yeah.
And So the funny thing is, there's a funny part of this story, because she didn't say to me, first, she hesitated to ask me how old I was.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until about 3 months into our relationship, she goes, how old are you? And I said, oh, so that was 5 years ago, so I was 58,
Yeah.
right? Right, 57. I said, I'm 57. She goes, oh. She goes, I'm 37. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said, is that a problem? She goes, no. She goes, I'm having fun with you. I'm
Is that a
problem? Bam. She goes, you do not look your age whatsoever. You know?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what age 20 years younger than me is. I'm not good with math.
Oh my
It's
God,
still old.
mine is 20.
I
What are you
know.
doing?
I'm just
Still
joking.
old.
Oh, so this
the same thing.
Ladies, see, older men are more fun, ladies.
Here's the thing. When I
What is it?
I would like open the door for her. She didn't. She goes, "What are you doing?" I
Yeah.
go, "I'm opening the door for you."
Oh, yeah.
She goes, "Oh." I go, "That's what gentlemen do."
Yeah.
I go,
Old
she
school.
goes, "Nobody's ever."
School.
She goes, "Nobody's ever done this to me before." I go, "It's because you dated boys."
Yeah.
Or you were married to a boy.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff. And so she's like,
That's cool.
She
That's
fell
nice.
in love. I fell in love.
That's great.
And-
Nice.
I got to clap for that.
Oh, thank you, man.
That's a good story.
Thank you.
No, it is
Appreciate
great.
that. Thank
It's
you.
nice to hear that.
But
you.
we
A
nice
appreciate
family.
we appreciate
And
you
it's-
coming on, man.
Yeah.
You want more questions?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, too, it was nice that it goes to show you. You told her right off that you weren't interested in being married, and you ended up
Yeah.
marrying her.
And
So
you
that's
ended
kind
up,
of cool, too.
you ended up marrying, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, she kind of said the same thing at first too. She goes, "Me neither," you know.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's
it
what
worked.
happens
It
when
worked,
you-
man. Yeah.
That's what happens when people come out of relationships
Yeah.
like that.
We
You
don't
know?
hear enough of those stories about us. That's nice to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
thank
but
you, man. I
like
appreciate that, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's being serious.
What they
the
call
fuck?
that? They call
You hit a little sauce.
Oh man, that's
tender
awesome,
spot.
bro. I like that. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. Hey, I love that you had Bobby Joe on.
Oh, yeah, she's
love
great.
Bobby Joe. She's a good friend of mine.
she's
I
great.
called her up right away.
Yeah,
I
she's
said, I just
great.
heard you. Like, she goes,
Oh, she's a trip, man.
Yeah.
She's so fun. She's such a fun. We had Brendan on.
Yeah, Brendan.
Brendan
Yep,
was
yep,
fun.
yep.
Big Metallica fan.
Yep. Oh, Brendan's. I love Brendan's my boy
He
too.
saw them
Oh,
1,570
he's seen him a million times.
or
A million
something.
times. I think I might have seen him 5. He's seen him a million.
No,
Like,
what number was it? You saw him?
No, he's up
Remember?
there. He's up
like
there. It's something
20 something or
ridiculous.
30 something or
No.
80.
He's up there.
I can't remember. So we don't even remember our episodes. We don't even. We as soon as we're done talking here, we forget everything we talked
Oh,
about.
happy 30th to you guys.
Oh,
The 30th episode.
You're on 31.
I'm on 31.
You're on 31.
I broke your cherry.
Yes.
I'm on bone.
But Alexia D, you know,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had
yeah,
her
yeah,
as a
yeah.
guest.
Double D's?
Yeah, we had. Ronnie. Ronnie has the shake place in North Providence. Giorgio.
No, I gotta know him if I see.
His son is
the
a singer, Ron Giorgio. Ronnie.
I know the name.
That's
I
his
do know
dad.
the
Has
name.
a-
All right.
He's a fun
Yeah,
guest
yeah,
too.
yeah,
We have we got to get him back on again.
You've had some fun guests.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun guests.
I like listening to your show.
We like-
I do
we
love
appreciate
listening to it.
it.
Yeah.
We like telling our guests about other guests.
Yeah. Well, I want.
So on the next future
No, but
episode-
he's like a fan of the show, Joe. He likes the
I'm a
show.
fan of the show, bro. Joe.
He's like the first guest
Bro,
that
Joe.
actually watches our show.
Yeah. So I'm going to.
You're going to tell everyone to like and subscribe? Like you?
Oh, absolutely. You got to like and subscribe to your show. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
No, seriously. I'm going to pump the shit out of this show.
All right.
Yeah.
But thanks so much for coming on, man.
Oh, my
Because
pleasure, man.
we talked to each other a couple months ago,
Yeah.
and we finally worked that out where we can have you come on.
Well, you know, so
You
it's
came-
kind of.
we didn't want you in the apartment. We wanted you in a nice professional studio.
That's why. I'm a
these
little,
two come up.
little disappointed.
What?
Because you said on one of your shows, you go, "Oh, we're gonna have a surprised celebrity guest on."
Yeah.
And I was thinking you were talking about me.
Yeah.
I think you were talking about me, but you could have been talking about Bobby Joe, or you could have been talking about someone else.
Maybe
But-
Brendan. I don't
Or
know.
maybe.
I don't know.
But I thought it was me.
Yeah. It
But
was all-
anyways, because it isn't always about me. Anyways, no. But and then you said who. And then all of a sudden you went on to something else, and then it disappeared.
That
So it's
usually
like-
happens. It went into the vapor. It went-
No, I love you guys. You guys are fun to listen
Thank
to.
you so much,
I wish
man.
you nothing but success.
Thank
Yeah.
you. We had
This
a
is
blast.
fun.
We had a blast having
This is
you
fun.
on. Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
lot of fun. But all right, thank you everybody. You can go to YouTube, check Amazing Race season 16. You can see Lou on there.
Yeah.
Backstage, we have to give them a movie parts.
Yeah, if you're a lot of my actor, writer friends, directors watch this, you need a character that he can fit. Contact them.
Yeah, please.
But please subscribe to our YouTube, our Spotify, whatever. Like, share, please. Thank you,
Apple
everybody.
Podcast.
Apple Podcast is Joe's favorite. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a
It's great having you here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Awesome.
Hey, show's over. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Now get out of here.